Engineer here, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna be totally honest. I thought the engineer was pretty trash in this game, just because of, the 3D playstyle of this game. But from what you're about to see, this, oh my god, the engineer is probably the easiest, and probably the most unnecessary character in the game. So these little turret guys, they walk around, and they have every single item ability that I have. So as you can see, I am about to have 10 stacks of semi-core items. Sorry, I'm wearing earbuds under my headphones because I'm listening to music from my phone. Because I do not like using Spotify. I will never pay for Spotify. I hate fucking Spotify. Now that we got that out of the way. I am about to have 10 stacks of all these fucking core items. And because of that, my turrets also get those items and those stacked item effects. Which makes them undeniably the most cancer thing in this game. Because all I have to do is just plop down my turret, and they do the job for me. Look at that. Magma Worm. Fucking dead. Like, what the fuck are you gonna do about that? What is anything gonna do about that? Oh, another Magma Worm. Why aren't you doing anything, little buddy? Why are you just looking at me like that? You know there's things to kill, right? The AI in this game is kind of stupid sometimes, But are you just not gonna attack anything? Hold up. Let me try to reset. There it goes. Yeah, the AI is kind of wonky in this game sometimes. I'm pretty sure they're gonna fix that eventually, but it is what it is for now. Like, there's literally enemies right here, and they will sometimes just not attack. But for the most part, they've been doing fine. But just wait until we get to the teleporter boss. That's when things are really gonna get ridiculous. In my last stage, I had about 6 wandering vagrants spawn. If you do not know what those are, check out my other videos. There's probably one that spawned at some point in there somewhere. But if there is not, then, just look it up. You'll find it. Maybe we'll see one in this run. Who knows? But wandering vagrant, giant jellyfish, and just watching each and every one just pop like a balloon, one after another. Why are people messaging me on Facebook at such an hour like this? It is about almost 5 in the morning. It's like 4:30. Why? People need to go to fucking bed. I am a person that does not require sleep. I am a freak of fucking sleep. You wanna know how long I've been up? I've been up since fucking 6, 7 o'clock. That's how long I've been up. In the morning, I have to add. So, it doesn't just sound like these guys. It's like, what? You've only been up since 6, 7 o'clock at night. What the fuck do you do? Now normally, I'm not even usually able to hold on to this many drones and turrets simply because they just fucking died. But thanks to my turret buddies, look at this. Elder Lemurians, no problem. Who else can do this amount of unnecessary bullshit? It's ridiculous. At this point, I am almost strictly using only weapons and items that you would be able to proc things off of your turrets. I say almost because obviously turrets can't jump, so fucking putting a bunch of feathers and stuff on them, you know, shit like that. Keys, you know, they just spawn, you know, basically free items, so that's a thing too. Elder Lemurians, no problem. I legitimately don't even have to do anything, but I should do something. So I can just stop standing still, because I do not have Bustling Fungus. Now, if you're going to play the Engineer, I'm going to tell you right now, these guys with the spider legs that run around, you are not going to have those unlocked as soon as you unlock the Engineer. No, 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 you got to unlock those. I don't remember. Oh wait, I remember. You have to have 15 or more companions at one time to be able to unlock them. So basically, have a bunch of turrets, have a bunch of drones, have some beetle guards. You know, anything you can get that could equal to at least 15 of the little companions, basically. And then you'll be able to unlock the little spider leg guys. But if you decide to go with the immobile turrets, and let me just tell you, the only difference between these two is that these guys walk and they do 200% damage and they shoot lasers instead of, you know, just shooting cannon for 100% damage. So it's about a 100% damage difference between the two variants. Now those guys are dropping like flies now. Ooh, that's not good. Oh well. I'm probably gonna lose them all eventually anyway, so who cares? But if you decide to go with the turrets that don't run around, if you just decide you like them better, just stack as many Bustling Fungus on them as you can. And try to overlap them, so like they're little circles. They basically heal just by standing still. And if you can stand in the middle of them, even better. Like, think of it like Heimerdinger in League of Legends, if you've ever played fucking League of Legends. And imagine you're the third turret. That's basically it. Heimerdinger, take him out of the equation altogether. You're just the third turret. And that's basically how I feel at this point. Because honestly, all I have to do is just plop these turrets down, and they do pretty much all the work for me. They scale one for one off of all of your items, pretty much. As you can see, they get shields, they got some pretty decent movement speed. Now look at this. You don't even have to do shit. You don't have to worry about them. They do all the work for you. You see all those explosions? That is just from them attacking shit and killing it. It's ridiculous. It's beyond ridiculous. Honestly, I kind of want the new portal, but at the same time, I only have 10 million coins, so it's kind of not worth it, but at the same time, Now, my whole purpose of upgrading all of my core items first is, at the end of the day, the ones that are all stacked up to 10, up until, yeah, the tome, those are my core items. Those are my items that I need no matter what on any character. Now, there's more items than that on the selection. Those are just kind of the first that came to mind. Actually, that's not even correct at all. Fucking, the ones that I get no matter what, like starting off are Lensmaker's Glasses, Armor-Piercing Rounds, the Rusty Key, the Tome, and there's one other one. Where's it at? Oh, and the Rusty Guillotine. Because, I'm just gonna list them off. Fucking Lensmaker's Glasses, they have a chance to crit, basically. So, more crit, better life. Guillotine, that one basically instantly executes all low health moves. So, let's just, yep, just like that. as you saw, you know, it was whittling down its health a little bit, and as soon as that little threshold was gone, it just immediately fucking exploded. That's why I like that item so much. Shield arc generators, like the real Iron Man. Armor piercing rounds does double damages to bosses. It's pretty much a no-brainer. You know, you want to be able to beat the game, you got to be able to do the damages, and just stacking those is a great idea. The Rusty Keys, it basically spawns a lockbox randomly across each stage, and the more you have, the higher rarity item you are likely to get. At the end of the day, it's not a super helpful item, but I'm an opportunistic person when it comes to games like this, so I kind of thrive in these kind of environments. It may just be 1 or 2 lockboxes, something like that, but at the end of the day, if you have enough of these puppies, you're gonna get a fucking free red item, basically. And if you're asking me, do I want to pass up on basically getting a red item almost guaranteed for free, who the fuck do you think I am? Who do you think I am? Why would you even ask something like that to me? Why would you ask that to anyone? Oh, you wanna not succeed? Oh, okay. At the end of the day, it's such an easy play method. Set it and forget it, and even when I do have to attack, look at how fast. Look at how fast that was. Even when I do have to attack sometimes, it's just, they're gone. Oh, look at that, another red item. Let's get Dio's friend, because at the end of the day, I've been getting red items like mad. Grab that little guy. At the end of the day, I don't know which ones are mine, which ones have died already. I don't know. But all I know is that I have not seen an equipment drone in a very long time. Like, it's at least been a couple games. Like, I don't mean areas, I mean like actual full games where I have not seen many equipment drones, if any. So, I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know if the RNG is different dependent on what character you're playing or what the case is, but I have just not seen many equipment drones. It would be really nice though, but I did have this really nice Artificer run earlier today where I found a bunch of equipment drones and I basically gave them every single overpowered item in the game. Prion, relocator, fucking just anything you can think of. And it was honestly pretty cancer, especially with the black hole, because it's literally a fucking black hole. It drags your enemies away from all the other drones, and it's just a swarm of bees at the end of the day. Dr. fucking bees. Just playing the engineer is just the most ridiculous thing, because I've quite literally just been sitting here doing nothing. Like, all I have to do is just plop down the turrets, let them do all the work for me. It's just set it and forget it. Just set it and forget it, dude. That's all it is, just set it and forget it. There will be rare instances where monsters and shit, they feel the need to just spawn right up in your face, but all you have to really do is just swat them away like they're a bothersome bug, because that's quite literally how it feels after a while. Everything is just insignificant and small and weak compared to you at this point. And at the end of the day, they have these little cascading rockets that they I thought they took the skill out altogether, because I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of old. But they just made it an unlockable, and being able to have that and then get that one item that gives your utility more uses, and just getting to spam the shit out of that, oh, you know I'm taking that. You know I'm taking it. And then on top of that, spider mines. So I got mines that just chase after people and explode. I mean, it's the closest you can get to playing Borderlands without even having to play Borderlands. That makes killing magma worms that much more easy. He is honestly the easiest character, just because the amount of effort that you actually put in is 0 to pretty much none. Just set it and forget it. It's the name of the game. Set it and forget it. Now they're just sitting here staring at me. It's kind of creepy, not gonna lie. Oh, there they go. I like how only that turret needed to do anything. This one just sat here just looking at me like, hey. Where do we go from here? The possibilities are endless. Because really, at the end of the day, I'm just an unstoppable force. Simply because I don't even have to do anything. This is just me by myself. Now, if I'm just that strong, and then you break out 2 of them, with 3 of us, we're an unstoppable team. It's a symbiotic relationship, quite literally. And then all I have to do is just spawn the backup to get aggro off of all of my real turret buddies. And really, that's all this is. It's all this is. Just keep stacking, keep going. Just let the pain flow. Oh, look at that. It's a... oh my god. Okay. I want to see how this will go. Let's go over here real quick. It's a fucking scavenger. Scavengers are the most deadly bosses in the game, simply because they can use items. They can go around, find items for themselves, and that's what makes them so deadly. But you know what's even more deadly than the scavenger? Having a doppelganger of yourself show up every 10 minutes to try to fucking murk you. And when I do my monsoon run, you know I'm taking that. Because when do I not do things to make myself suffer more in this game? Alright, you've seen my Acrid run, you've seen my Commando run. Like, when do I not do things to make it just a little bit harder? And you're probably saying, that's not really something to be proud of. And it's really not. But at the end of the day, what are you gonna do about it? I'm the one doing this to myself, alright? And I'm trying to find the bright side to it. So can you at least try to look on the bright side with me? That, you know, life is just an endless miasma of pain and suffering. And, you know, you just kind of have to be content with that. It is what it is. There's no sense crying over spilled blood. I know that's not the saying, but leave me alone. Alright? And at the end of the day, all I have to do is just stay on top of my items. I can slowly but surely build them all up to my desired level, and then all I have to do is just upgrade them by one each time. Oh, look, another red item. What are we getting this time? That's gonna be for my utility. I don't even use my barrier. Honestly, using the barrier kind of sucks because, yeah, it helps early on. Oh, that was a wandering favorite that just spawned the guy. But anyway, the barrier sucks. Like, it's good for projectiles, any projectile, like really any projectile, but anything that can go under you, like the Stone Titan's fist or anything like that, yeah, it's just, it's pretty much useless. That's why I'm really excited that they brought back the other ability from the first game. You basically shoot these fucking tracking bullets straight up into the air in like this barrage. Oh, I fell off. You just shoot them straight up into the air in this like fucking barrage of pain and misery. And that's basically the ability. It's very unnecessary, very strong, and honestly, I'm really happy that they decided to do that. I really Crystal Shield. At this point, I have so many bots, I don't know how many I've lost. I don't know how many I still have. I'm just going with it at this point. Because at the end of the day, it does not matter. Because I have the best turrets. But I have a very strong feeling I'm going to start losing all of my turrets pretty soon. Because they just cannot keep up with everything that's going on right now. And that's totally fine. You know, the turrets and all that, you know, the drones and stuff, they're supposed to fall off eventually. And basically just be used for getting aggro off your back pretty much. But at the end of the day, I'm not too worried about it because my turrets are best turrets because they have legs. Legs for days. Oh yeah. Did I just totally miss this? I think so. I'm not too worried about the Hopu feathers. I just want more ukuleles. Static conniption, yes. Gas cans. But if the way that I'm building is at all confusing, I'm just gonna go ahead and explain it real quick. So pretty much what I try to do is each area, pretty much, I try to make sure that I stack on to the core items that I have, if not all of them. So as you can see, some of them have 2 stacks, some of them, you know, they have 4 or 6 stacks. I try to keep it up with, you know, what's going on. At the same time, you know, you gotta keep progress going as well. So I make sure that I try to stack up the ones that I can right away, so I just don't have to worry about it. And then I go ahead and continue with whatever else that I need for the current build that I'm trying to do. And right now, for white and green items, I pretty much got everything that I need to make a really great build. So now all I really have to focus on are the yellow items and the red items, and lunar items too, but I mean there's not a whole lot of lunar items I would get on the engineer, just being perfectly honest. I think there's one more pathway, but I could be wrong. No, there isn't. No, that was it. Alright. And the challenge for myself, which I have just failed actually, is to not take longer than 10 minutes. Oh, wandering vagrants. Let's watch the show, boys. Oh, you cannot say that was not satisfying. And that is what happens when you try to put wandering vagrants up against the engineer. They just fucking explode instantly. And there's nothing more satisfying than to watch something like that happen. Absolutely nothing. Oh yeah, I'm losing turrets left and right still though. I don't even know how many I've lost at this point, but I guess it's kind of whatever. Oh, one's jammed in the tree. Yeah, like I said, the AI is pretty dumb. Not gonna lie. So sometimes they just get stuck in the terrain. Like in a lot of areas, if there's like really high walls and stuff like that, they'll just get stuck on the wall or in the wall. It's kind of annoying, but I mean, what can you really do about it? It happens. AI will be dumb. Look at them work. Just look at them go to work. Now, can you tell me a better character than this? A character where you could just set it and forget it. I know I'm playing on easy, but I really don't see myself having that many problems, even on a higher difficulty. I really don't. And I know I'm kind of cheating with this item, but honestly, eat me. Those are going to be used items. Honestly, you shouldn't stack Vision of Heresy past a certain amount of stacks, namely 2. Just because when you drain Eye of Heresy like that, it takes about 2 seconds per stack. So at this point, it's about 6 seconds per stack. Pretty much, the reason why I do that is that if you're able to do enough damage before he teleports you out, I mean, I think you can kill him, but I've yet to figure that out if you actually can or not. But I speculate that you can. Now, there's something down here that I want to try for some extra bit of money. It's going to drag out the run, but at this point, you know, it's being drug out whether I want it to be or not. So, might as well go for it. Now, this is the challenge you actually have to do to go ahead and get Acrid. So you quite literally just, you know, do what I just did. And you'll find this portal. And welcome to hell. You activate these little nodes, and basically it's like a mini teleporter event. You just gotta let it, you know, complete basically. Fight what it tells you to fight. And if you step outside the circle for too long, you will die. Like, as soon as I come out here, start taking damage. And that is not what you want in your life. But this is pretty much what you do here. You charge these little nodes. Really wishing I had more Hopu feathers right about now. And you try to stay alive pretty much. Really, really wishing I had more feathers right now. And there goes all my drones. You know what? Do that again. Do it again. Shit. I know it's up there. I just don't know how to get up there. Come on. I'm just happy I have a butt ton of defense, or else I would be so screwed right now. Why did it have to be Titans? But it works pretty much the same as a normal teleporter event. You just gotta stay in this circle and not die. Charge up the node and then move on to the next one. And as you can see, there's 9 of them. Okay, that's the first node down, and to find the next node, all you really have to do is look to the sky. You should see like a purple beam. There it is. And once you see that purple little beam, that's the next node. And that's really all you gotta do. And of course, it's more Stone Titans, but this time with focus crystals. Because why not? Just shoot it from a distance because I don't want to leave my circle. So is there even another Stone Titan alive right now? Obviously, yeah. But where is it, is the question. There it is. And bye-bye, Stone Titan. If you can hear that, yeah. That is the sound of me taking shit tons of damage every second. And that is the sound of my turrets taking shit tons of damage per second. So get used to hearing that for a minute. And now on to the next node. And of course, more Stone Titans that I can hardly see. And that Titan was instantly vaporized. Along with him. But I will say, certain things on these turrets do not work the way you think they would. Now, items like what's it called? Infusion. What infusion does is every time you kill something, you get a stack of health, pretty much. But how infusion works on turrets is that it stacks, but it only stacks on one instance of a turret. Now let's say you have the immobile turrets. Alright, you place down the turret, you know, it stacks and stacks and stacks, attacks, attacks, attacks. But when you make another instance of that turret, like replace it just like that, it will not yield the same benefits. It will start out with 0 stacks and then increase from there. Sorry if I seem really out of it. It's because I am. Like I explained, I don't sleep. I don't eat sleep. You can sleep, asshole. Okay, that's that one done. And that's the next node. And this is really all you gotta do. As long as you have a pretty decent build going, you should not have any, you should not have many, if any, problems. Just watch out for the Void Reavers. Those guys will murk you real quick. With the Void Reavers, pretty much what they do is when they die, they just kind of explode. And they have a guaranteed chance to kill anything they explode upon. So if they explode upon you, then that's just it. You're gone. You're dead. Even if you have Dios, you're dead. And what Dios does is whenever you were to die, you just come back to life. So it's a useless item that goes right back around to being useless once, you know, you die. And the whole name of the game is to just not die in the first place. So it's kind of useless. I have a Dios right now just because I want to see how far I can really get with this. And that's really my only purpose for having a Dios right now. And how you obtain the Dios, you basically just die a lot. The game just gives you Dios as kind of a slap in the face for not being good. You know, it's nothing personal, you know, it just is what it is. I really wish I had a bustling fungus right now, though. Shit. Since we're getting imps, I don't want to deal with that. Like, look at this ridiculousness. All this money. I wish Golden Gun was still a thing, so you could quite literally just never run out of money. Like, look at how broken this shit is. Alright. Let's get another guillotine. And I know there should be a certain cap where you should just stop stacking items. But you know what? Fuck moderation. We gotta keep this going. We gotta make this as ridiculous as physically possible. Oh shit, that lag. You know what? Once I get to the next one, probably gonna just plop my turrets down, put down some mines, roll a cigarette, you know, just enjoy the time that I'm having right now. It's just as simple as that. Set it and forget it. Plop my turrets down, plop down some mines, just let it go. Let's just plop down a little bit of that. Oh, you knocked me out of the bubble? That's nice. Just gonna plop down a few more of those. Just for good measure. Look at that beautifulness. Now, where's the last node? Try to get a decent height up. There it is. Plop down a mess of those and continue to roll my cigarette. Oh, got a red item. That one that I got steals powers from slain elites. Oh, come on. Okay, I thought my lighter died. Okay. So... I don't really have a lot of healing items, though, if any. Oh, my whole thing that I was, you know, having a dilemma on was getting this. But this would be better on the immobile turrets. And basically what that does is, for each for basically every time you heal, you have a chance to shoot out these skulls. Just these flaming ass skulls. Which is really fucking great. Because all you have to do is have the immobile turrets, and then, you know, they're constantly healing with the bustling fungus I was talking about, and yeah, it comes up with some spicy results. I wonder if you could stack those. I'm gonna see. Can I have two? Does it increase the power or something? I don't think so. I think that was probably a waste of a red item, but whatever. I basically got all the ones that I want at this point, so might as well just start stacking them. It's not the best one to be stacking, but it is what it is. And that's all you gotta do to get Acrid. You just gotta charge the nodes, do the thing, and it's done. Now, set it and forget it again. Look at that. Ain't that a sight to see, guys? Alright. Oh, and stages, side stages like that, like Celestial Portals and all that, they do not count. So, whenever you do go to the next area, you know, it's still considered 12 in this case. You know, the last one I was on 12, and this one's still considered 12 because, you know, it's an official part of the run and all that. I don't know what these guys are blowing up, but it's distracting. Yeah, let's just make our way this way. We're already pretty fucking filthy rich, and we already just barely got here. There will be no running out of money in these parts. The hustle on these guys, though, it's just ridiculous. Everything about them is just absolutely ridiculous. And what I really appreciate about this guy is that, you know, unlike with some of the other characters, there are some characters you should use certain loadouts and skills with. But honestly, you would be fine playing the engineer either way. Mobile turrets, mobile turrets. It's really whatever you want to do. Honestly, I feel like the damage potential and output is higher with the mobile turrets because there's more room to build certain items. At the end of the day, you can build whatever you want that you think will help you. But I just feel like there's more potential for it. Because at the end of the day, these guys follow you. With the mobile turrets, they can't move, but, you know, bustling fungus, the things like the skull and whatnot. It's really up to however you want to do it. In the case with this one, I think I prefer doing the shield build over, you know, flat healing. Because as you can see at the end of the day, me and my turrets, we're not taking that much damage at all. That's just kind of what I call this meta, the shield meta. Half of my maximum health is pretty much just a shield. Same with my turrets. Let's see. Get another Goku. And boom. There's really no point to stacking crowbars, by the way. I'm just doing it because why not? That will probably be my last crowbar that I invest in because there really is no point in investing in multiple crowbars because it is absolutely useless once whatever you're trying to kill drops below 90% health. So once you do a bulk of your damage, it's pretty much useless. But at the end of the day, you do you. If I would have to give a suggestion though, I would just skip it. Like, honestly... Oh, my controller's gonna die. With all these other items that I got stacked up, it really does not matter if I have this many stacks of the crowbar. It really does not. Get another gas can. Like, I was even contemplating when I started this run, do I want to build a crowbar or not? And honestly, I would have been better off just skipping it. It's just unneeded space at this point. I'm probably going to stop stacking those. The other one. Oh. Okay. They were just invisible for some reason. Another ukulele. Not like it matters. We're already super all-powerful, overpowered. It really do not matter. We're just sitting here, chilling, vibing. Ah, look at all those ceremonial daggers. Ah, look at that execute. Engineer is probably the most stress-free character in the game. Oh, here we go again. Oh, you crocked a jade elephant? Didn't really go that well for you, buddy. Maybe next time. I'm gonna stop stacking money because there's really no point. I just never run out of money. No need to keep beating a dead horse. I mean, look at this. We already just barely got here. Oh look, Magma Worm spawned, and now he's dead. Completely stress-free. Bullets. Let's grab keys. Oh look, Magma Worm. Oh, that's nice. Sure, why not? Let's get more mana. Do we really need more shields, though, is the question. Let's go over here. Sure, more shields. We're about to cap off our gas cans here. Not a fucking problem. Now, if only I had bundles of fireworks. Make it as unnecessary as possible. Grab another one of those. Should have grabbed the wisp, but it's fine. Another gas can. Oh, I did not pick up that gas can from before. Oh well. We got it now. This is just basically what this game has just evolved into. Just set it and forget it. Who cares? At this point, I just want to see how far I can get while doing this nonsense. Sure. Let's grab another soda. Or energy drink, whatever. Honestly, in my mind, energy drinks are just more powerful sodas. It's really all it is at the end of the day. Do we really need the extra movement speed? Not really. But, you know, it's there. Alright. And let's start this shit. watch out for those guys if you don't want to end up dead. Ooh, that lag. I hope I don't crash my game trying to do this. Sit back, watch the fireworks, and it's over just like that. I don't know if there are even any more lunar items that would be worth getting at this point. Other than stacking more Vision of Heresy. Oh, it's not that one. I'm an epic. Let's see. Oh. Watch the fire. Ah, that was great. Allied worship unit. I didn't even destroy all the eggs. Okay. So I guess Alloy worship unit just decided to show up. Now let's see how long it takes to just die. Oh, and there it goes. I was about to say, it's taken quite a bit of time to actually die. Just took a second. And what did I tell you? Free red item. Sure, why not? Let's make all of our shots explode. Get some more keys. Why didn't it drop its backpack? Was there another scavenger? Well, I guess if there was, I gotta find its body now. find out where it dropped his backpack. Unless it fell down on the lower level because of the platform that was on. Oh shit. This is gonna be a waste of money. Still gonna try to... No! And it was a red item too. That makes me so mad. Oh well. There's more red items to come. Seriously, where'd the backpack go? I'm not seeing one. Where's my stuff? I'm gonna be mad if I don't find a scavenger backpack somewhere. But at the same time, you know, I've already got plenty of items. I'm not really missing out on much. For the sake of catching up with all my other items, though, I think I'm going to cut it off at 20 for the main build items. Just because it is starting to bug me that I have all these other things I could be stacking, but I'm not, because I keep having to go back. Yeah, I'm not seeing the scavenger backpack anywhere. How about you stop? Yeah, that's what I thought. Where is the teleporter? There it is. Oh, overloading wandering vagrant. And you're gone. I didn't even notice there were two. Honestly, I'm gonna go with this. Spawns death spheres as I run, but I can't really display that much. Oh. Yeah, turrets are gonna start to drop like flies here. The question is, do I really care that much? There's an equipment drone. By the way, that's gonna be a big fat no. Obviously. Because why care about that when you could just stack a bunch of happiest masks and just have a bunch of ghosts? Alright. Pick up that, pick up that. I don't feel like going to find an equipment. Let's grab another backup magazine, because why not? Shit. Alright, that's all I can bother to deal with at this point. Honestly, I just don't think I can really die at this point. At least not very easily. Woo! Oh, that's a bone tooth. Can't pick that up. And if you're wondering why I'm doing that, even though I obviously have the money for it, it's because, I mean, I still like to do build metas to make the game, you know, somewhat interesting, so I'm not just building every single item that just so happens to drop, you know. If I wanted to do that, then I wouldn't be using command, basically. Ah, damn it. I didn't want to pick that up. Oh well, I guess I have a random monster tooth now. Oh shit! What just happened? Oh fuck, I forgot I had that. Okay, we just need to make sure that doesn't happen again. Whatever that was. But I will agree that was completely my fault. Note to self, Elder Lemurians still 100% can take you out, no matter how strong you are. That's pretty much what ended me on the very last run that I did. Elder Lemurian, I was running past an Elder Lemurian at the speed of sound like I am now, and it hit me with every single one of its fireballs at once. And that is how you get sniped. Come on. Alright, let's find this teleporter, which I'm pretty sure it's right up here. These guys off. Why didn't it start? Of course. Oh, okay. Overloader just died. I honestly didn't expect that. Overloading magma worms, I found out, are substantially stronger than normal magma worms, but I didn't think they would be that much stronger. Just immediate. What am I trying to say? I've noticed that overloading magma worms are substantially stronger, but I did not expect it to die that quickly. Just go ahead and watch the fireworks. It's just beyond way too easy. Oh, I could have summoned the scavenger. Oh well. That's what happens when you're zooming, I guess. Where am I? Which way am I? Here, take care of that for me. Or not. Goodbye. Okay, that's gonna be kind of a pain in the ass, but whatever. But I think I'm gonna be done recording here, because damn, I honestly did not think I would still be going right now. Shit, I figured I would just die eventually. Technically, I should have with that Elder Lemurian thing, but shit. I don't think I'm gonna be able to keep going like this. I'm tired. Like, what time is it? Oh, damn, it's like 6. So, fucking, it's been almost an hour and a half. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it off here, guys. Sorry for not raging out and shit, which I don't feel like I should have to apologize for, but at the end of the day, it's just more of a dull look at the situation. Anyway, I'll see you guys on whatever it is I decide to do next. Until the next time, my friends.